When I first started compiling this album, I didn't have an idea for it to be a full-length album, a narrative piece of work, or anything to even be taken that seriously. I was just gonna release all the music that I had made up to this point that I never put out. So its intention was more of just like a dump of what I would call old music, which ironically to you, the listener, is all new music because you've never heard it before. But it's songs that I made, over the past few years, but 90% of these being songs that I made in the year 2020, which was a very rough year for me. I'd call it the worst year of my life, for sure. I was in a really bad, really dark place mentally, and a lot of this music reflects that. It's sort of a self-portrait of me at a really bad time in my life. But I felt like it was important because this music is true to me. A lot of it is honest. A lot of this stuff is sad, angry. Some of it is very cocky. Some of these songs are simply characterized exaggerations of like a rap persona, A lot of this stuff is things that I just made spur of the moment. I said, I want to make a song that sounds like this, and then just made that. Whereas a lot of the newer music I've been making is more sort of focused and kind of has a cohesive sound. A lot of this music is just all over the place. There's such a vast range of sounds, emotions, and like subgenres. It's all rap and hip hop, but it just goes through so many different sounds of that genre that for me, I was afraid of it being very inconsistent. I was afraid of it being very too all over the place. But funny enough, after I sequenced the track list and previewed it to some people, they feel as though there is a flow to it, like it almost does tell a story. And the more I've heard it now, after having done that, I can hear it and I see that regardless of what I wanted to do or what I thought it was going to be, it has come together in such a way as to really be a definitive first album for me. It does a good job of capturing sort of the craziness of where my mind was at the time that I made a lot of this music and reflecting sort of all these wildly different aspects and sides of myself and my personality. I kind of am all over the place. I kind of am inconsistent. I kind of am somebody who's overthought so much that I just didn't release 20 songs. 2 of these songs have already been released, so let's call it 18, but there's even more. There's more than that. This is just what made the album. These were the songs I felt needed to be released. So with that being said, I want you to go into this knowing that this is not me now. This was me then. This is a picture of me. This is music that I owe to my fans. This is music that I feel new fans deserve to hear. And I have sequenced it, in fact, in an order that it can and should be listened to at least the first time from front to back, from first to last track. It's a lot of music. It's 20 songs. It's 1 hour. But there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of creativity. And I really hope that you will be able to listen to it and appreciate it for what it is. So from my heart to yours, this is 20 songs from the year 2020, what was for me, and I'm sure for many others as well, the worst year ever.